Nails It, and today I've got my weekly roundup for the 31-day nail art challenge. This is going to be week 2. I will leave week 1 linked down below, as well as a link to my Instagram and all that stuff, so you guys can actually like see these manicures as they're coming. Because if you guys didn't know, I am currently doing a 31-day nail art challenge, so I do nail art on my nails every single day, which is a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun. And I post those manicures every single day onto Instagram, and then I kind of share it on Twitter, and then I have to manually upload it to Facebook, so if I'm late on Facebook, then I'm sorry, I promise they will get up eventually. But I'm actually late with this video because it's day 17 right now, and I was supposed to put this up on day 14, but let's roll with it. Hopefully you guys don't mind too much. So I will of course be listing everything that I use down below. I'm going to try and run through these kind of quick. It's not going to be quite like my monthly manicures video because there's just going to be too much to talk about. So if you have any specific questions or anything like that, check the down bar. All of the particulars will be listed. And then any additional questions, please feel free to leave them down below, and I will try to get to as many questions as I possibly can. Usually if it's a question, I will answer you. It's hard to answer everybody for everything. So today is like really like overcast and kind of gross, and actually it might even turn into a thunderstorm. So I'm sorry about the weird lighting. I know there's shadows and stuff on my face, but what are you gonna do? I'm gonna try and run through these really quick. I will insert hopefully giant pictures of all these manicures so you guys know what I'm talking about. And I guess let's just start with day 8. So before we jump into that, actually, I will be inserting the prompts for the manicures. I did this in the last video too, just to give you guys kind of a refresher of what they are. I'm not doing these in any order at all. I'm kind of just doing whatever I feel like that day. So yeah, so for day 8, I actually had you guys vote, kind of. I posted the revised version of that with all of the, I crossed out all the ones that I had already done, and I asked you guys to vote on which one I should do next. So it was actually a split decision. Half of the people wanted a water marble and the other half wanted Galaxy. So I chose to go for Galaxy because I wasn't really feeling in the mood for water marbling. So I did Galaxy, which is probably like my absolute favorite nail art to do ever. And this one didn't turn out, it wasn't the best Galaxy nails I've ever done, but it was really, really good, and I really, really loved how it turned out. I just think that the holographic sparkles, it looks like stars, and then I put more bigger holographic sparkles on top, and that looked like planets, and it was just, oh, it was so pretty. Sorry if I'm looking over here, I'm looking at the manicure as I'm talking about it. I just really, really love how that one turned out, and it might be my favorite one yet. Although I have said that about a few of them, so it's kind of hard, but I really enjoyed that one. So for day 9, I did this funky animal print design right here. And there's a funny story with this because my husband Michael, I didn't ask him to, I didn't prompt him anything, he just like kind of came up with this design on his own, and he's like, you should do this. And I was really thankful because I didn't want to think about what to do for the manicure that day. I just kind of was like in a zoned out thing. So he came up with this, and I really, really loved it. It was like a light blue and a dark blue zebra print design with, he wanted black zebra print on most of the nails and then white zebra print on the accent nail. Well, in the picture it looks very, very like purple. Like that accent nail looks like dark navy blue and purple zebra stripe, which ended up looking really, really awesome, but I stamped with white. Like, I don't know exactly what happened because it was white and then I put the top coat on and then it turned purple. So I'm not sure about the science that happened there, but it turned out really good. I don't know, maybe if like the top coat kind of like re-liquefied the nail polish, like the navy, and then it bled into the white. I don't know, something happened there. But regardless, I really like how it turned out, and kudos to Michael because that's actually, I think it still is, it became my most liked picture on Instagram, and I didn't even design it. My hubby did all the work there. I pretty much just did the painting. So yeah, thank you Michael, you did an amazing job, baby. So for day 10, I decided to do inspired by a flag was the prompt. And so I decided that since my stepdad is from Mexico and we were actually having Mexican food that night, I was just kind of like in the mood, I guess, and I decided to create a design inspired by the Mexican flag. So I hope it doesn't like offend anybody, because it's not, obviously it's not exactly like the Mexican flag. I couldn't get things perfect. It was just inspired by. So I did some striping in the green, red, and white, which are the colors on the flag, and I tried to get the green as close as I possibly could, and it didn't quite work out, but that was pretty much the closest color I had in my collection. So like I said, I just kind of did like the stripes of the flag, and I kind of like did them like off kilter a little bit, kind of diagonal, because I don't know, I thought it looked cool. And then on the other two nails I did like a white base and then some red and green stamping with the phrase Viva Mexico, which I thought was really cool. So I don't know, I kind of liked how it turned out. Hopefully it didn't offend anybody. I hope not, because it's really hard to recreate that flag. There's like an eagle and a serpent and a cactus in the middle and a bunch of colors and things like that. So I think I did the best that I could, and I really like how fun and festive it turned out. So for day 11, I decided to do violet nails or purple nails. I'm not exactly sure if the color that I used OPI's Do You Have This Color in Stockholm from the new Nordic collection. I'm not sure if it's really violet or purple really. It's kind of both and blue, and it's kind of one of those weird hybrid colors, so it's not exactly violet probably, but I think it really it looked really nice. I used a Kleancolor metallic polish to stamp some stars on the two middle accent fingers, and I really love how it looked. It's kind of hard to see it in the picture because the glare is like right there. It's like the metallic and the glare, it's kind of hard to make out the fine details. In person it was pristine. But the one thing that I will say about that Kleancolor's polish is that thing really stunk. And I've had people ask me before if certain nail polishes smell bad. I usually cannot tell. Like, I'm so blind to the smell of nail polish now because I use it so often that I hardly notice when a nail polish smells. But that one was, that one was bad. So if you're gonna use those polishes, the Kleancolor's metallic ones, then, you know, open a window, be careful, because they are really stinky. But I do like how the manicure turned out, so I probably would do it again anyways. So for day 12, I decided to do metallic nails, and so I used my only two foiled, I think they're called, I think you call them foiled, or no, sorry, chrome, not foiled. My only two chrome nail polishes that I have, which is OPI's Push and Shove, and then one from the Formula X foiled line. I can't remember what it's called. Like I said, all the information will be down below. But I couldn't decide which one to use, and I actually noticed that on that metallic day that everybody else that was doing the challenge, that almost everybody used OPI's Push and Shove. But I really kind of wanted to use it, but I was like, but everybody else used it, so I don't know. And so I was like, I'll use the blue and the silver, so the Formula X blue. And I really liked how it turned out. I just kind of did like every other nail, and then I put some black dots in the middle two accent fingers, just to add a little bit of something. And I don't know, I thought it looked pretty good. I did try stamping first. I put some black like geometric stamps, and it just didn't look right. So I much prefer those simple little black dots. And I don't know, it's definitely not my favorite, especially because it was like really simple. I usually like a little bit more flair, but it did turn out pretty nice, so I'm pretty proud of that. Okay, for day 13 is another one that's really high in my favorites list of manicures that I've done so far. I really like how this one turned out. It was inspired by a pattern, is the prompt that I used, and I'd seen this little like like pull tie backpack thing at Claire's, and that it was a tribal print, like a yellow and white tribal print. They had it in a bunch of colors, but I was really drawn to the yellow one. And just, I don't know, I fell in love with how that thing looked. So I was inspired by that pattern. So I did a white base on all my nails, and then I did a very tribal-esque style stamping with a bright yellow polish on top, and I just love how it turned out. And it was kind of cool because in person, like if you were standing like this far away kind of, you'd just see that it was like a really like bright yellowy manicure, but you wouldn't be able to really see. But then when you got closer, the detail was so pristine, and like punchy and happy and fun, and I just love it. It was super simple and easy to do, but it had such an impact. And every time somebody was like, oh, that's pretty yellow, and then they're like, oh, look at your nails, girl. So I really enjoyed that manicure. Day 14, and I was inspired by dots. So I used 3 polishes from the Nicole by OPI summer collection that I've just been thinking that I really wanted to use them together for a really long time, since I've had them. Like, I probably got them like 2 months ago, and like I just been thinking I really want to wear them together. I really want to wear them together. So I finally wore them together, and I put like a glitter accent on my ring finger, and then I did like every other nail with the other colors, and then I did the opposite color dotted on the nails. And on some of the nails it kind of looked like strawberry. It reminded me of strawberry. So it's not my favorite. I thought that it would look a lot cooler than it ended up looking, but I still really enjoy it. The green didn't have that great of a formula, but I forgive it because the color's nice. So also the glitter, you can't really see it in this picture. I really need to figure out my picture taking situation a little bit better, because there's always something that could be better. But you can't really tell too much in that picture because of where the light is kind of hitting it. But it's like a silvery glitter, foily glitter kind of, and then there's bigger holographic glitters in there, and those were really pretty, and they shined all beautiful in the sun and all like that, but you can't really tell in the picture that there's holographics in there, but it was really nice in the sun. Alright guys, that wraps up my week 2 of the 31-day nail art challenge. Again, if you want to see any of these manicures the day they actually happen, follow me on my social medias, especially Instagram, because I seem to post a lot more on Instagram than I do on anything else. Maybe just because it's kind of new for me still, so I'm having a lot of fun. But yeah, follow me in those. I have my P.O. box information in there if you want to. And then also don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And I think that's it. That was really weird. Sorry, I don't know what this thing is. This will probably go into bloopers. But anyways, I love you guys so much, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye! Mila, go. You guys like my Little Mermaid shirt? I love it. I love it. Why am I saying things like this? But, let's try it again. Try again. No, just forget about that part. Again, it's... I just got a text message from my hubby. 2 people wanted... Oh gosh, I'm gonna burp. Oh, actually, let me first just pick it and I'll do it. No, wait, that's not what happened. I did this manicure right here. Inspired by a flag. Why I can't keep looking over there. Excuse me. So then on the other 2 nails, that was a pretty fun manicure. But I love it just... Ooh.